So, for those that don't know what's going on, we are watching the 12 Titans. We're doing a VOD review. We are going to watch the entire production, all hour and 50 minutes. Hopefully we have enough time. If not, I should be able to take a look at it. But basically we're going to look at the casting, the plays, stuff like that. And I'm basically going to describe them, elaborate on them, break it down. If you guys have seen Johnny do the RLCS VOD, it's very, very similar. But should be fun. I heard the production quality was great. I heard the whale noises are ridiculous. But should be a good time. So here we go. I've not watched any of this. I know the results already, but I have not seen the production or the videos or any of that kind of stuff. So hopefully you guys can enjoy it with me. So here we go.
The invitations have been answered.
If audio and stuff is too quiet or too loud, let me know.
Have been made. And now, here we are. The main event.
Good morning to you too, Mr. Light. Fuck.
I would like to welcome you to the 12 Titans, a Rocket League tournament different than any other.
So something that a lot of people don't know or know now
will have the opportunity to watch
is this wasn't
competing.
This wasn't live. So my biggest quirk with this entire thing was in competitive anything, sports, esports, you name it. The concept of an event being live creates this anticipation that you can't match. And I think that's probably the biggest flaw for this entire thing, is if you say, hey, the football game's on right now, let's watch it, it's going to be exciting. There's a do or die kind of mentality or do or die feeling. And when you're like, hey, let's watch it later, it just kind of loses that competitive urgency.
The ones who do make it out will have very little to celebrate. On their way out of the pit, they will be kindly greeted by the gatekeepers. These are the 4 most elite Titans. Their history and stature.
So they didn't tell you like how they determined these these players, but it's interesting.
Will then move on to the final 4, and then lastly the final match. This journey ahead is long for each of the Titans, but in the end, one will have demonstrated something of greatness. I will check in.
So they call the Titans
travel.
gatekeepers rather than like player 1, 2, etc., which I kind of like.
As the Titans
it was a grand Turbopolsa.
We go now to the location of the
$1,000,
where 2 of the Titans are ready to face off.
Ooh, neato. I do like the kind of like Space Odyssey kind of feel, which is really cool. Production value.
Urban Central, an enclosed location with no crowds to boast of. 8 Titans will play here, but only 4 will exit.
It's me,
here we have
the Titan.
Divo. He has been surging through the 1v1 arenas as of late, and is perhaps one of the most dangerous weapons entering this tournament.
It sucks because these are still images. I wish there was it was live, so you could see like the biomass and stuff going.
He regularly dwells in the top of the global leaderboards, and is no stranger to the world stage.
Nice.
We are here for the first round on Urban Central Night. Turbopolsa versus Deevo. Johnny boy, how do these 2 match up stylistically?
Well, Divo definitely coming into this match as a favorite. Turbo, a last-minute replacement for the more popular player Marky Duda, who could not play. But Turbo, definitely a solid player in his own right. I'll be looking forward to see how his defensive style matches up against offensive Divo.
So, obviously, like, the thing with Johnny, and obviously a lot of people don't notice, is when Johnny does VOD reviews, he's not casting, he's just saying it as it's happening, the same thing I'm going to be doing. But, like, you can hear him strain his voice and stuff in situations like this. Like, as soon as when he says definitely here, like, I understand he's trying to hype up the match, but it just sounds weird to me, and I don't know why. And this is a personal opinion, but, like, you'll hear.
Johnny boy, how do these 2 match up
you'll hear it here in a sec.
Well, Deevo definitely coming into this match.
Sounds normal, sounds normal.
Turbo, a last-minute replacement for the more popular player Marky Duda, who could not play. But Turbo, Definitely a solid player in his own
Like
right.
that.
We look forward to see how his defensive style matches up against offensive Devo.
It just sounds, I don't know, like he was sounding better, he was sounded fine already as it was.
If they lose, they are gone from this tournament as a shot comes in. Put too high over the
Turbo.
top of the net, and Devo has got away with that.
First shot of the game.
Alright, so bounce dribbles, trying to bait him out. So a lot of players in 1v1s, like they'll try to dribble that too much, and I like how the EU style takes shots sooner. Like Cookster's notorious for it.
Same turbo shot. He's very lucky he got away with it. Oh,
Smart
you will
play.
get a goal, though.
So
Forces it
the reason
on
why
Turbo.
Devo's so good is the way that he plays this.
Very smart play
So the
there.
first one that he does is a bounce dribble and then a shot, right?
Definitely coming into this.
Where is
Start
it?
things off. Devo
So like he bounce dribbles and then takes a shot, and then this one he does the opposite. Like he changes his play out to beat out Turbo.
Forces it underneath Turbo.
We've just seen from Devo, very smart play there.
That
Puts the ball
fucking
up high,
whale.
gets
There it
us
is
into
already.
bouncing dribble, forcing Turbopolsa to think that he's going to go and try and put it over the top
He's
of him.
duplicating the word, that's why you're likely not a fan of it.
Down low.
It's not even that like I like it or not, it's just the way he puts the emphasis on it.
Was a mistake.
That's so dangerous now for Turbo. He's got to be thinking about that low 50-50 as the game progresses, and this is the only game he's got, but he does
Nice
the
rebuttal.
same thing.
And one's momentum's huge for Turbo to come back and put a shot right away. I think Devo's issue is the way that he challenges it. Is he facing the wrong way?
Forcing Turbopolsa to think that he's going to go and try and put it over the top of him. Instead, puts it down low and forcing that jump from Turbopolsa was a mistake.
That's
Right.
so dangerous now for Turbo.
Okay,
He's gotta
kickoff
be
goal.
thinking about that low 50-50 as the game progresses, and this is
Is
the only
what are,
game
do you
he's
guys know
got,
the
but he does this.
hotkeys? Do you guys know the hotkeys to like move back and forth just a little bit? God damn it, the whale. Yeah, Pierre with the goal. Easy, dude. There's like hotkeys on the keyboard for YouTube to like go back and forth.
Forcing that jump from Turbopolsa was a mistake.
That's so
Okay, so Devo hit it slightly to the side rather. Turbo had it more direct contact. You can even see the way that he's facing. Like his nose was more direct on the ball, and because of that, the ball's going to pop out in favor of Turbo.
dangerous now
Turbo
for
then,
Turbo.
as soon as
He's
he
gotta be thinking
lands, he
about
collects
that
a
low
boost.
50-50 as the game
But Devo's
progresses,
recovery
and
was
this
actually
is the
really,
only
really
game he's
good.
got, but he does the same
Turbo
thing
actually
to Devo.
made a
What
mistake
are
on
we
that. I
seeing
have to
here?
turn this down. I can't hear it all.
Receipt to put onto the end
Like,
of that
Turbo
one.
actually had like a missed touch, but because he rolled with it, the momentum carried through. Like, Devo either needs to turn around and make a hit on that. Like, with Devo, he can slowly back up into that and do a backflip, but because he waited too long, like the momentum's already going in favor of Pierre.
That and Turbopolsa wins with a two-touch play.
Incredibly passive defending coming out of these guys. I can't
The
believe
arrow keys?
that they're just backing off this
Okay.
much. Not what we're used to seeing from passive
Okay,
defending.
it goes back 5 seconds.
I
Thank
can't
you, guys.
believe that they're just backing off this much.
And then
Not
there's
what we're used to
space
seeing
bars
from
to
them.
pause.
And this is the final
K is an
4
easy
minutes
pause and
of
unpause.
these
Okay,
guys'
thank you.
tournament lives. It's so weird
Appreciate it,
to be
guys.
saying that, but this is the case. Best
Good
of
wall
one.
pinch.
Never seen anything like this in the history of Rocket League. Who is going to take it? Who's going to clutch it? Who can
Good
perform
power
when
shot.
it-
Forces Devo to make a save, but Devo's like recovery is like damn good. So what Turbo did there, like rather than pushing that against the cross of his own goal, he baits the hit to bring in Devo, and then he plays it around backside. Really smart decision.
They are going to be out after this matchup.
Going for the demo.
Devo
No
tries
way!
to recover, and he's done so.
I can't believe that play by Turbo. The aggression to go for the bump on the back wall of
Yeah,
Devo.
that-
He nearly
that,
got the
uh,
well, so close in the recovery, but Devo's
I don't know how I
on the
feel about
bump, he's
that
got the
that
boost.
demo attempt.
Turbo with
Yeah,
the
almost
save,
worked.
though.
Power slide to recorrect. Smart by Devo.
Oh, the chip.
Devo gave him too much space.
Devo out of position there.
Like that's, I mean that's good by Turbo. I mean to literally utilize the like one time that Devo finally gives him a space and he takes a shot on net.
Put up high, Devo.
Like that's good spatial awareness by Turbo.
Turbo is really
It's also really
out
difficult to like
of
watch
position,
this
trips on the goalpost. He couldn't get the save because his elevation
and like
got
commentate on
completely
this
thwarted by the
without
ball.
like
Turbo
a
too,
camera angle like this. It's really weird
on the clock. Devo's got some work to do.
because they change the angles so much, almost too much.
Especially off kickoffs, but nothing to come from there. Now they're going to be playing the boost game this one as we see more bounce dribbles. Goes
Turbo!
Going to hit the crossbar though. But
He didn't settle. He should be able to get a goal. No.
Scrambles himself to clear that one away.
How did he make it back in time?
And before boost game this one as we see more bounce dribbles.
He should have faked that.
Go though.
It's hard to make that split second decision, but like Devo's already up. Like Devo's preemptively going for this.
Playing the boost game this one as we see more bounce.
Yeah, like he's already in the air when that second bounce happens.
Now they're going to be playing
Like Turbo could have played this under.
more bounce dribbles. Goes
Turbo!
Still got a pass. Like it was a good shot. It just didn't get it off. And then here, like this is just Devo playing fast.
himself to clear that one away.
In 1v1s, like the biggest thing is changing that pace. And like these guys are playing unbelievably fast.
On the 50-50.
And they're all best of ones, I think, too.
Just every single time they go for this,
Oh,
the players are
so
trying to play
the reason why that 50-50 went Deevo, Deevo's moving faster for 1 and 2. Turbo contests sideways with this car.
attempted clear.
So like when you come at an angle like this, like Deevo's gonna get the momentum and push it through.
All tied up though. Just over 3 minutes remaining.
Turbo's doing a good job of winning a bunch of kickoffs though.
This performance, Divo will definitely be the favorite coming into this one. Look at that, the boost miss coming out from Turbo. You gotta look out for that. At the
You need to
back.
challenge those sooner, otherwise he's just gonna do what he wants to you.
Central. What?
Wow.
The sickest air double
Wow,
turbo
that was
ever
almost
to see,
sick.
though.
So he recognizes that Turbo's coming in, so I think it's K you said to pause. So from here, Devo has basically 3 options, right? He can play this top post, he can play this left post, or he can just not even hit it and let it roll in. So as he plays it in, takes 1 tap, which causes Turbo to go up because Turbo has to get this aerial. And by the way that he's angling his car, you know he's going to go left side, but knowing Devo, Devo can also boost to the left and then hit it back to the right. You can hit spacebar to pause too. Thank you. So there's like 3 different things that he has the ability to do. Turbo understands that if he doesn't make a play quick, Devo can just take a shot on it. So he has to basically go for an attack. And the benefit of like being closer to the player is you cut that angle off. So the reason why these guys play so fast is because controlling the pace and being on offense is generally the position you want to be. And we get to see later that Cookster changes that. Like Fairy Peak is very, very oriented with long shots and aggression. And Cookster shows that playing good defense can also work. Like he gets like 3 goals out of 3 shots and ends up winning 3-2 over him or something like that, if I remember correctly from what I saw. But like with Turbo, like Turbo knows that he's beat here unless he challenges. So he goes up for the challenge and goes underneath. And because of that, like that pass up top, Devo technically didn't have to touch this again.
Urban Central.
It would have went in. Like Turbo's momentum's already bringing him across. So that's actually a mistake by Devo. But if he would have made that, it would have been sick. Like being able to take that second control. That pressure that we're talking about too, like being close to each other. Turbo actually has this win even though Devo's like coming against it. Like Turbo technically has the shot. He's already going supersonic right now. But Devo ends up bumping him just to make sure he doesn't have space to do what he wants, which is really, really smart. Trying to go for a power shot, but he makes a mistake on it. That should have been a goal by Devo. Good clear. Oh no, a mistake. Oh, that sucks.
I don't think I've ever seen Devo misplay so hard. That is
He was trying to cut that back inside. He should have just let that go wall.
Half the game gone and he's a goal down against the Swede. I don't believe what we're seeing here, Shogun.
Yeah, no, Turbo.
Choking it. He's got time to recover though. He's got to get his act together. It's now or
Turbo's kickoffs have gotten significantly better. Power shot. Oh, he almost got the follow-up. So because Devo doesn't have... Turbo must have not had boost in that. Let's find out. Makes the save. Yeah, so no boost. So Devo just plays that midfield. I would like Devo to keep that closer just in case Turbo does aggress. But now Turbo needs to get closer. Like, these bounce dribbles are so difficult. Yeah, so just as Johnny said, like, Devo has a ton of space here to work with. He can bounce dribble this. And the reason why he's bouncing it is simply to give himself options. Those bounces, he can take a power shot, he can air dribble it, he can do nothing at all. It gives him options. And what Turbo needs to do is either pressure that or stay back. And in this case, Turbo stays back. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, so like, notice how Turbo immediately after that mistake, he backs off, but then Devo makes a mistake and he instantly aggresses. Really good decision by Turbo. And then beats him with that. Damn, that was really good awareness by Turbo. For Turbo to know that if he just puts a long ball, like that's why passing is always better, because you can shoot faster and you can pass faster than you can drive. Both going supersonic and then just becomes a nuisance. And there's a lot of players that will back off of that because they get cocky. It's good to follow it up, follow it all the way into the net.
Time to rally himself, but right now he has not got any time to spare. Under 2 minutes and he needs 2 goals.
Really need to add boost indicators to spectating. Yeah, we'll be getting it, hopefully. Wheel noises. Both me and Devo thought it was a best of 5. Oh, really? I won the first game, but lost the series, and later found out it was the best of 1, so I just gave him the win because it was best. Good sportsmanship, Turbo. That's awesome to hear, man. Equally. But yeah, no, good decision making by Turbo. Like Turbo's, you've been doing really good with kickoffs. That's your big thing, and then like your decision making on when to contest was good too.
He has not been converting on most of his attacks. Turbopolsa, a solid defender.
Devo could have went for a demo there and gotten a free goal.
This lead, he doesn't even need to aggress anymore. He's got the 2-goal cushion. This has got to feel comfortable for him at this point.
Yeah, that's exactly going to be interesting to see how Turbo responds.
I disagree with Johnny there. Johnny's saying he doesn't need to. That's dumb. Like. The thing that bugs me about 1v1s is people think, and this applies to 3s as well, is when people think they have a lead, they change their play style, and it doesn't make sense to me. It's good to change how you play, so like if I'm playing fast as compared to slow, but you're playing offensive, still play offensive. You still want to dictate the match. Make them adjust their playstyle rather than you allowing them to do what they do. Like, there's a reason why Turbo's up by 2, and I'm curious to see towards the end of this match if he starts to play slower or he starts to back off. So I actually disagree with Johnny there. I think players should still be on offense. They should still be like aggressive and can chase, but be smart about it. Like, if you're going for dribbles, instead of doing 2 dribbles, go for 1 and then a shot. Or if you have space in midfield, rather than dribbling it like you normally would, go for a power shot immediately. But rather than saying like, okay, he's up by 2, he's got a cushion, he can just play passive the rest of the game, I highly disagree with. I don't think that's how you should play 1s at all. Like 1s are all about dictation, at high level at least. In mid-tier play, you can play passive and get away with it, but top tier, you have to play, like, you have to dictate. Unless you're Cookster and you can make a shit ton of saves. It's difficult, but...
This has got to feel comfortable for him at this point.
Yeah, that's exactly going to be interesting to see how Turbo responds to his lead. He's going to put this in.
Nice, that's another lead. There you go, Turbo. Antlon, you do know that I do analysis for the RLCS, right? Grand Challenger. I'm telling all my friends that I'm a Grand Challenger, and we'll see what they say. That's fucking hilarious, man. But Ant, I do commentary for the RLCS. I do color commentary. So I do have the ability to watch a lot of this, but I actually started as a top 100 ones player back when I first started Rocket League. Love ones.
Devo coming towards you instead gets himself a better cushion. And this is a ridiculous
Grand Elite prospect.
Game all of a sudden. 1 minute 36 on the clock.
Grand Challenger, failing star. No, failing star, not even falling. You've already lost, man.
Devo has got a ridiculous amount of work to do, but oh, that's a good start.
A lot of the reason why Turbo's winning this is his kickoffs. Like, Devo finally wins a kickoff and then he beats him on the shot. Like, Devo mechanically is better than Pierre. And that's nothing against Turbo. Another thing in ones too. I want to show you guys that. Oh, so L and K go back 10 seconds, but forward arrow and left arrow go 5 seconds. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Where is it? So, okay, look at this kickoff. So even though Devo is actually going to end on the right side of the ball when he hits it, he's going to push it to the left. When Johnny originally talked about kickoffs in his video, really good kickoff video if you guys haven't watched it for the tutorials. But in 1v1s, a lot of people, and the easiest way to know about 1v1s is when you hit the ball, like if this is the ball, you want to hit it directly on. You basically want to position yourself with the most mass between your goal and the ball. It's the easiest way to win kickoffs. But in 1v1s, that will tide. If that's perfectly matched, it settles in front of you. In 1v1s, you want to win the kickoff. And because of that, you want to not only hit it with that tension, but also push it in a direction left or right. Because of that, you're going to see a kickoff like this for Devo. He pushes it to the left with this hit. Goes flying. It gives him beneficial. Like, he gets a shot. He's able to reposition himself. Like, really well done. Let's see what happens again.
He has done this so many times before.
Turbo slightly hesitated to the side a little bit there, it looks like. Devo challenges like crazy. Like, he's playing so aggressive because he's down by 2, and Turbo could take advantage of that. Like, if Turbo wanted to do mind games and shit, now would be the time to do it. Devo plays so aggressive. His recovery is really good too. Threw that possession away. He should have known that Turbo could have got that. That was a good shot though. What happened to Turbo? Turbo, what'd you do? Oh, you went back for the boost. Turbo missed the boost, went back for it. Devo punished him for it. Good job by Devo. Turbo, I don't recommend listening to chat about anything ever.
Turbo, he took
Probably a
2
good idea.
ticks to get that boost in the corner. The urban central boost positioning, throwing him off in the back corner. You gotta watch out for that. 1 goal the difference, over a minute to find it if you are a Deevo fan. Turbo wins the kickoff though, he's not done yet.
Why do pros not hesitate to kick off? Win 90 or 75% of my kickoffs and ones with a slightly hesitated kickoff. That does not work in high level play because most players in high level ones are going to do quick kickoffs, and hesitation, it's just going to whiz past you. Like, even if you don't do a quick, like, it's weird to do a quick kickoff and then pause it. Like, you're better off just going for the secured hit.
Now Devo has got time to play around. He doesn't have to aggress too much and immediately gets to
Turbo made a mistake there. He should have just backed off or hit it to the side, something.
Oh, he's goes for the jump, misses the ball, however.
Devo got lucky there, or I should say Turbo got lucky there, because Devo didn't hit that in.
Can Devo make it back in time? Yes, he can.
Placement wasn't there.
Trying to control the ball, take the possession into...
Goes for the jump, misses the ball.
I want to see this. So with Turbo here, like, Turbo needs to get up and take a shot on that. Play that far post. So right here, like, Turbo needs to take a shot. Like, Devo's too close. Like, he can punish Devo with how close he is. Like, he's nowhere near the net. Turbo should have taken a shot here. Hey, Dapper. Tried to go for a mind game and play it underneath. Jeez. That's so cocky, too. Jesus, Devo.
This is actually an open net. Can Devo make it back in time?
No. Nope. You should have saw him from the side. You threw away possession here, Turbo. Like, you should see, like, Devo is so far ahead of you. Like, there's no way he's not getting back to the net.
This is actually an open net. Can Devo make it back in time? Yes, he can. Trying to control the ball, take the possession into his own favor. Turbo's in a rough spot.
Oh, no, Turbo. No.
Another misplay by Turbo. The game is tied up.
I think it was because of a personal thing, Gunner. Oh, okay. So Turbo tried to break it, and then he was gonna flick it backwards. Devo, like, that goes on and talking about like how you want to like try to cut as much space away. Like, it basically stops Turbo from being able to do whatever he wants because Devo's in his face. So any slight touch, any 50-50s, since Devo's got like the momentum. I mean, he's supersonic right now, as you can tell. Like, it's gonna just power right through. That's unfortunate, Turbo. Smart play by Devo, though. Not giving him space. This changes everything, though. Like, momentum's definitely in Devo's favor, so Turbo's got to do something to control it again. That's a goal. Yeah. Smart play by Devo. Devo not going for that boost. Devo recognizes that ball's going to bounce off and he has to take a shot, because where does Turbo go? Yeah. As soon as he takes a shot, like, he's got a free shot here. There's nothing Turbo can do. As long as he hits it, he's got it. Well played. I just hit my mic, sorry guys.
And a 6th goal for Devo Turbo. He's got to wonder what happened to the 3-goal lead. He's got to completely change his playstyle now. Find some aggression, because counter-attacking a Devo who has an advantage is not going to work. Aerial shot by Devo will get saved. Surprised to see Devo.
So the reason why Devo air rolls there, and the reason why Johnny points it out, is because most people will just hit that with their nose. But the benefit of turning like this and hitting it, it hits more of the nose of the car. It puts a little bit more power on it. You start to see a lot of players in high-level 1v1s do it more, just because it does put a little bit more power, puts a little bit more pace on it. Good job by Turbo, like, giving himself space. The benefit, like, if Turbo's not in goal here, the benefit of being able to, like, jump into the ball and then push it out is it gives it a little bit more pace as well when he clears it. As well as it just gives him options, whether he goes near post or far post. Because if he's, like, sitting in the middle of the net sideways, like, if Devo hits it back across his body, there's nothing you can do about it.
It's not going to work. Aerial shot by Devo will get saved.
Nice clear.
Surprised to see Devo shooting actually with the ball in his possession and the lead under his control.
Turbo. That's dangerous. Yeah.
Turbo
Turbo recognizes how dangerous it is. Like, as soon as he makes that touch, he's like, oh, fuck, and he goes back, like, immediately.
Doesn't even need that to go in. He's got the ball under his control. This is all Devo needs. Can he hold on? Final second.
I think that's a composure thing at the end. Like, even though there's 10 seconds left, like, you need to keep your composure. 10 seconds is a lot of time in ones. So, like, you see that Turbo is rushing, and because of that, Devo's quick little cuts completely stop him. Like, one cut inside because he aggresses when he's not supposed to. You never saw Turbo make that cut before. Like, so he pops it out, realizes he makes a mistake, falls back, right? Devo has all the option in the world. And Turbo contesting this, super dumb. Like, he knows why he has to contest it, because if he doesn't contest it soon enough, he's going to get beat anyway with a shot. So like he's trying to bait out like Devo's move or like his play early. But the way that he flips, like, it gives Devo so many options. What you want to do in a situation like that is you want to slowly move with them, but, like, ease off the gas. So, like, while Devo is driving forward and Turbo's here, like, Turbo should just slowly go like this while Devo's moving in, and eventually they'll intersect, and then he can flip into it. But because he completely stopped his momentum, Devo can take any cut he wants, and he's always going to get it. Turbo needs to slow down slightly and then jump into it. But he's playing, like, cautious in a way, like not even cautious, he's playing like overly aggressive because he's paying attention to the clock, and that's what is an issue in ones. When you're in high level ones, you like too many people get in their own head about how much time they have left, when in reality 10 seconds is a ton. Like you can get from one side of the field and the other in probably like 3-4 seconds, plus all these guys are good enough to be able to dribble it on top of their car. Like they should have the boost to do it. So Turbo basically beats himself here in the last couple of seconds. Like he could have had this. Like, he aggresses super hard here, and then he's going to do it again in a little bit. Does it again there. Like, you could have pinched that with him, popped it up, and then maybe gotten something. Flips it and drops it, just like he said. Like, could have cut that aside, brought that wall, and went for an air dribble or something, but, like, you feel that time. Like, everybody in ones feels that pressure, like, at the end. So, still, that was a really close game match. Like, Turbo did pretty well, man. He had the kickoffs, but you did change your playstyle towards the end, man. You should have kept playing aggressive, man. Like, you let him dictate. You really did.
An impressive performance by Devo. But this is only the beginning.
Literally had to check the viewer list to see if Johnny was here before writing that. Turbo, speak your opinion, man. Like, people have opinions. People prefer my VOD reviews. People prefer Johnny's VOD reviews. Some people don't think I have any merit in what I say. So, like what you like, dude. Like, own that shit. Also, I hate that Twitch chat is busted right now. There we go. Now it's fixed. I'm scared of Johnny. Don't be. Alright. Good game, though, Turbo. It was a really good game. Devo played that well at the end. You gave him too much space. You let him do his thing. You played passive. That was your big mistake at the end. Otherwise, he played it well, man. It was a really good match. I hear all these matches are super close. Oh, you guys leave Pierre alone. Pierre, how old are you again? I forget.
This is Dapper. He has made a name for
oh, that young Dap. Here we go, Dap.
He regularly sits
fucking Pierre.
Places of the 1v1 leaderboard. This is his comfort zone.
Out of curiosity, like, obviously Scrub is a god and he gets this, like, dope-ass intro. I wish they would do that with all these guys. Like, all these guys are still the top 12 in the world. Right, Dev?
Lachinio,
I'm just hungry, dude.
a former world champion, full of raw talent.
I hear Latch played really well. He made it to semis?
Play against him.
Finals? Something like
Play
that?
against an
I'm 18.
onslaught.
Oh, you're a young gun.
His
Damn.
speed is your enemy.
We are here with Lachinio versus
There's only, like,
Dapper.
2... So, out of the entire RLCS, for those that, like, went to LAN, I think there's only, like, 2 people? 3? 2 or 3 from EU that were 18 or younger. Yeah. Latch played against Scrub in the finals and lost. Yeah, no. Spoiler alert. Sorry, guys.
Lachinio on the blue side representing the
Who did I think was going to win at the start? Scrub.
Dapper on the orange side.
Always Scrub. I do like how they don't waste any time getting into the next match. They do a quick little intro about the players, and then they move on. I like that. Yeah, one boy did. It's great. I saw Johnny messing with the little, like, picture from his Lachinio picture from season 1.
Representing USA.
Yeah, we got an all-American matchup here. The only all-American.
Okay, so notice how I'm not, like, I don't say anything about the commentary. That's how you know. Okay, like, big thing about commentary in games, if people don't mention it, they don't talk about it, it just comes as second nature when you're listening. That means they're doing a good job. Keep that in mind, you guys. Because when you guys are watching, you're too focused on the game or the gameplay itself, and because of that, you guys don't critique and stuff. That means they're doing a good job. So if you guys have a commentator that you like listening to and stuff, make sure you show them that love in chat. It's my recommendation. We'll notice it. It means a lot. So if you guys do like commentary when you're watching something, make sure you show that love in chat.
matchup in round 1. The winner will be moving on to face.
So Latch has been playing a lot of ones. Always has. He's always been a big fan of ones. That's super risky.
Which also means guaranteed American in the semifinals. Feels good.
I'm curious to see how Latch plays too. Dapper, how bad was the ping? I haven't beaten Scrub in a series. Closest I got was 4-3. Yeah, Scrub's pretty killer. His kickoffs are what make him so good. But Dapper, how was the ping? That's something else. Like, these guys weren't done on a LAN environment, so like they had to do like ping. What's up, Resist? Yeah, Scrub's damn good, man. The reason why Scrub's so good is he's consistent and his kickoffs are brutal. Dude, Latch gives no fucks. So aggressive. Holy shit. Dapper could punish him for these. Like, look how aggressive he is. He's 2 boosts back, and he still flips in. Like, look at this. Hold on. So, Lachinio plays the ball to the side there just to buy himself time. Jumps out. Dapper takes his time. But he still jumps in. Like, if Dapper played that high, Lachinio's fucked. There's nothing he can do. This is what I mean about like high level. The pace of the game just fucking skyrockets. Good attempt. Good call by Johnny, calling out a delayed flick. Power slides as well. Full use. Oh, that power slide was fucking dirty, Dapper. Holy shit. Look at that power slide. That quick cut. Something I wish I could fucking do consistently. So, tries to go for a cut inside. Does the same thing. But the way that he plays this, so normally if you were to do this, you would have to get around the ball, it would roll up, then you had to pop it, and it would hit the backboard, and then it would come out. So if he played this, basically what would happen is the ball would come here, he would get to about this area, the ball would then be about here on the car, and he'd have to jump. When he jumps, then it plays off the backboard and comes out. He's not going to get the shot. Because Dapper is good at this game, unlike some of us, he takes a hard cut, which then allows him to hit it with the nose. And because of that, the ball, instead of going up and against the backboard here, allows him to play it forward, and he fucks the shit out of Lachinio. Look at this. Gets wrecked. Well played by Dapper. That's a really good cut. It's a really hard cut to make, too.
Tries to get the block, but Dapper's already passed him on the inside. 1-0.
Disagree with you on there, Johnny. He was never going to go up the wall. He was getting the boost. And this is why, like, it's hard to be a commentator. Like, Johnny's got to make that call split second. For him, this is live. He has to make that analysis immediately. But, like, slowing it down and watching it, like, I know that anybody watching this as an analyst would be able to say, yeah, he's never going to go for it. He's collecting boosts, and he's going to pop it over. Hey, appreciate it, Garius. It's crazy that Lachinio got that too. Like, there was enough time for that boost to respawn for Dapper too. Good pop to the side to buy himself time. I didn't even realize that. So not only did Lachinio get that over the top and Dapper made a soft touch over the side here, but as soon as that touch happens, Dapper comes back into contested. That's that closing space thing that I'm talking about in one. So Lachinio can't make an extra touch. Decision making by Dapper. Like this first like 30 seconds by Dapper is really good. Lachinio's playing so fucking aggressive though. So he waits it off the wall, doesn't go for a power shot. That's stuff that I would like to see more in just general and threes too. Like the way that Dapper plays this, rather than going for like a power shot and giving away possession, it's a little bit different obviously in ones because there's nobody else. But like he dribbles it downfield. I wish more people would do that in threes. But that shot, I could watch that over and over again. I love it. It's such a good technical play. Use that power slide to get the boost so he can recover. Because he's committing really hard on here. Like, if Lachinio gets that pinch, Dapper is still turned enough to where he can boost and get back. Recovery-wise, it's like textbook play, man. All points are covered on that.
The winner of this moves on. The loser will be out. Tournament life on the line for Lachinio. Can he recover from the deficit?
I'd like to see Lachinio slowing it down. Ooh. Dapper's lucky he got a hit on that, too. Lachinio fucked that up. He could have had a goal. So I like this. He should play this near post. And he tried to. He tried to go for the bait. But Dapper's contest got it. He forced it there because he knew Dapper was coming in, but then Dapper's able to carry it out. Does he bring this wall? No.
Nobody wants to commit too hard to get dunked on early. Oh, and Lachinio's got faked out. Misses on the challenge. He's
good touch.
Over the place. Dapper capitalizing.
Good touch by Dapper. So the way that he plays that up the wall, takes that extra touch to settle it so it doesn't pop too high. Like if he would have hit it right here, probably would have went straight up. He might have been able to get it, but rather safe than sorry. Settles it and then puts it in. Dapper, shut up. You're good. Yeah. Latch just plays super fast. Why he went for boost there, I don't know either. Lachinio, what are you doing, buddy? Lachinio reminds me of King Wizard. Boost denied. Did you just ball chase that, Dapper? Oh, he got you with a cut. He plays fast, and it sucks playing against that, because if you don't match that pace, he can really punish you for it. Yeah, just like Wumbo said, I feel like Latch just does everything super fast and relies on catching you off guard, and that's exactly what he did. So those plays outside, those touches are tough to make. Like, they always have to be point on. Wanted boost as well. Yeah, you got to play boost, but understand that ball's greater than boost, man. Like, you only need about 35 boosts to be able to do everything you need to.
Oh, the mid boost is still there. Dapper must have missed it off screen.
Yeah, he boosted 90 yard. Well, you say you want boost, right? What's all this, Dapper? Come on. All this boost you can make. That's 12, 24, 36. Like, you're good. Like, while he's rotating around like that, you can do that and slowly come in and cut that off. Like, those touches are really easily punished. A 50-50, you win every single one of those. And that's obviously hindsight, but you're trying to go for boost. Like, Lachinio should have had this, but he's moving too fast. He needs to slow down. Like, if Lachinio would have slowed this down, he could have, like, cut this up and put it top left. Or top right in this case. But the left side of his car. But he's moving way too quick. He just takes a power shot. He doesn't need to. I won't, actually, maybe he can't. How fast is he moving on this? Yeah. If Lachinio would have slowed down, he could have had a goal here. Because you're committed to that. You're still turning around. If he slows it down and pops it over, there's no way you can get to that in time. Yeah, Dapper goes for boost. Should have went for the smaller boost pads. He needs to power slide and collect those and rotate back net. But you committed hard to it, and it happens. Like, those cuts, Lachinio did what he wanted to do. Understand all this is in, like, hindsight, guys. Like, obviously, I'm just, like, telling and explaining how things happen. Like, obviously, split-second decisions, I can't do this shit. Like, Lachinio plays super fast. Nice. Really well played by Dapper. Really, really well played by Dapper. Lachinio plays fast. How do you counter somebody who plays fast? Play your own pace. So what does he do? As soon as he gets possession of the ball, slows it down. This is now his play style. He knows Lachinio is going to play super aggressive, so Lachinio cuts and he makes a pop over the top. That's how you know a good ones player. Controlling the pace. Right there. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Well done. Well done by Dapper. That's the benefit of playing slow. It gives you options. That was really well done. Follows it as well. Settles it. Really well played. Quick kickoffs. See if Lachinio's going to play. Made a mistake. Oh, it doesn't go for the boost though. Okay, Lachinio doesn't have any boost here. So Dapper has, the reason why Dapper aggresses there is because he has the advantage. He knows Lachinio doesn't have any boost because he got it from him. So Lachinio's probably sitting around like 15, 20 boosts right now, which I wish we had a spectator client so we knew how much. Although I don't think it would have looked as good for the production. But Dapper tries to bully him because he knows that even if he makes a mistake or Lachinio gets the cut, as long as Lachinio doesn't get like his grounding and takes a good shot right away, he's able to basically recorrect it with boost. Like, he has the ability to come back from it. So then he gets the corner boost again, plays it far, out of his possession, because he doesn't want it to be in front of his net because he's putting it in front of his goal. Lachinio does some really, really aggressive shit and could get punished hard.
Dapper
Just like that.
one.
Super aggressive on that shot.
For this overextension, Lachinio thought Dapper was coming off the goal line. He popped it over an invisible opponent, and Dapper just comes in late. Says thank you very much. 4-1. Still a lot of time left, but Lachinio, the last game of this tournament.
Good flick, just like Kogan said. It was a good flick by Dapper for that goal that he got, but that one was just Lachinio overextending. Take that shot. Oh, you had that shot, man. Right here. Lachinio's rotating for boost. That ball's up. You can put that over here. And even if you don't, you're still going to land here and be able to recover. It's risky, actually. I mean, let's see where Lachinio goes for boost. Yeah, so Lachinio goes for boost. So if you play this shot near, Lachinio should be able to go up and save it. If you play it far, it's going to be close. And if he gets it, it's going to pop around. So I would let it bounce. Okay, you just had a mistouch. You were trying to play that back across your body so it went here. Because Lachinio's flying through to cover post.
Oh, Dapper keeps popping it so well. This is causing problems for Lachinio for sure.
Oh, this is just not going.
Well played by Dapper. I know what he was trying to do. So he could have taken a power shot here, but it would have been still iffy. Like it wasn't a guarantee. So the benefit of like bounce dribbling, which is what he's about to do here, so he lands it on his car, is it makes it difficult to read. When the ball's on the ground, like you have the ability to aggress it, you can get in position, etc. Like no matter what, Lachinio's in a really shitty position. Like if Dapper slows this down, which he tries to do with this flick, that's slowing down the pace. The ball moving backwards against his car forces Lachinio to make a touch, because normally if he would have just hit that, Lachinio would have saved that. It would have been a 50-50. It would have bounced out. Lachinio probably would have got a goal because of his recovery. But Dapper flips it backwards to save momentum, slow it down.
Oh, Dapper keeps popping it so well.
Takes his boost, so gets a boost deny out of it. Lachinio fucks up this hit.
Oh, this is just not
and capitalizes on a mistake. That little like intro video we saw earlier was literally talking about how the difference between like one mistake and scoring a goal, that's a prime example. So Lachinio gets the boost, gives Dapper way too much space. So that's 2 mistakes. Or technically 1 mistake. So it gives Dapper too much space. He allows him to bounce dribble it. He then misses the touch after he commits to it. And then Dapper gets another shot after a boost deny. So like one thing after another, Dapper does a really good job. Yeah, Turbo. Yeah, Turbo. After like watching it, and that's what I said, like Dapper made the right decision. Like he bounced dribbled it. He played it backwards to slow down the pace of the ball so he got another shot on it. Lachinio commits hard. Like
he makes one mistake, he tries to fix it as quickly as possible and ends up making more mistakes in a cavalcade of failure and just can't get it back. And a huge goal lead now has opened up.
Yeah,
being up 4 goals with you know half the game left, even though it is nice and Dapper should be able to end it. What happened there? What? Okay. Are either of them in a position? I'm surprised why didn't Dapper shoot that? Oh, that's unfortunate. It's a good job by Lachinio. Based upon the spacing here, Dapper's at half field. Lachinio's going to get a power shot. He should win that no matter what. It forces Dapper to go up and make a save, and Dapper doesn't get the save. Dapper tried to play that far. He tried to play it back into the corner, but he didn't get the touch he was looking for, which happens. I think it's because of the way he was facing too.
Sometimes when you're down, you just have to look at the ball, look at the goal.
Quick aerial. Okay. So because Dapper turned his car all the way around and hit it with his nose, it played too light. If he would have hit it with the side of his car, so if he was, instead of faced like this, he was faced like this. So like where he is now. If he was facing like his nose was over here, he would have made that save. But Lachinio recovered to it immediately, so he probably would have got a goal anyway.
You know what? I'm going to lever this one. It's exactly what Lachinio does, and he's giving himself some hope in this matchup.
Yeah, he just throws a question towards Dapper's net right there. Dapper couldn't answer this time.
Lachinio's got a goal here, if he wants it. Good job by Lachinio slowing it down. He's been playing so aggressive, and for him to switch it up a little bit because he's getting beat is smart. So good mental awareness by Lachinio. Lachinio's playing a lot slower now, and that's due to Dapper. Like, he's got to match it. He's playing so much slower than what he was.
than anyone else in the world.
Extra words for casting, saying right now. Doesn't need to say it. We all do it. I do it too. Every caster does it, but for those that who want to learn stuff about casting, Johnny will say right now. Those are extra words that you never need to include in casting. Like right here.
Oh, Dapper's taking Lachinio's boost. Lachinio will not be happy right now.
Could have just ended it. Lachinio will not be happy. Strikes on the point. Done.
More than anyone else in the world, Lachinio loves his boost. You will not be feeling very comfortable.
That's something that Johnny gets the benefit of since he watches these players so much. Lachinio is extremely boost heavy because of his playstyle. Also good things to add in. Like little quirks like that are what make good casters.
I've seen them play a no boost show match before, and Dapper completely rinsed Lachinio in that one. Lachinio's got his boost back. Pops it high. This time Dapper's on the wall. He's more than ready for that one.
Having that insight's huge. That's why I like watching these.
Loves the no-link blocks. He's done it again, but Dapper continues to pressure the ball. Bump from Lachinio. Can he get the... Oh, the revenge bump!
Oh, wow.
Open that shot, Dapper.
So, Lachinio had the shot here. Like, he should have beat Dapper to that, but Dapper being smart, once again, gets in his face and shuts it down completely.
Oh, the revenge bump! He couldn't get the
that was really good. That was really good. Smart play by Dapper.
Dapper got hit in the face and he immediately returns fire, but cannot do anything about that. It was a messy goal. It was a dirty goal, but it was an essential...
Did that put him out of position, though?
He couldn't get the open net shot. Dapper recovered and got the revenge.
All that bounce favored Lachinio so much. That's the scary thing about making 50-50s on your own side of the net. Is like that 50-50 bounced up and bounced perfectly in favor of Lachinio. Nothing Dapper can do.
For the second in a row, he's got a little bit of momentum on his side. Now, Dapper needs to try and steady this out. He doesn't want to give Lachinio any more advantages because Lachinio, if he gets one more goal, will suddenly be full of confidence. And if he's doing well in the kickoffs, gets it past Dapper. Where's the ball gonna bounce? He's going pretty far. Lachinio again with the no-look flip, but he can't get it on net. Dapper.
Like, this is my quirk about casting. We all do it. I do it too. This right here, and this is something I'm gonna work on for season 2. Shots like this. I know that's not going in. Johnny knows that's not going in. Shogun knows. Every caster knows that's not going in, especially in a 1v1. There's no way for Lachinio to recover, jump up, and get the ball with how fast that is going, and we all still hype the shit out of it. No more. We're done with it. Right? League Rockets, thank you for allowing me to review it, you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for giving me the okay to watch this. Loving it so far. I'm only like 2 matches in.
Dapper, where's the ball gonna bounce? He's going pretty far. Lachinio again with the no-look flip, but he can't get it on net. Dapper recovers.
Good clear by Dapper. Lachinio reads it though.
But he is still struggling with low boost. Dapper.
Dapper has to go up for that, otherwise Lachinio's gonna get a shot. So good lack of hesitation. Like it, like it. But wouldn't it be boring if you didn't hype it up? No. I mean, that's the beauty of it, man, is there's ways to accentuate your voice and show the importance of something without, like, getting that, like, low, growly kind of voice to it. Like, you have the ability to basically, like, kind of a way you can do it.
Thankfully, time.
Where is it?
Gets it past Dapper. If he gets one more goal, we'll suddenly be full of...
Like, you can slowly build it up, so, like, Lachinio gets it past Dapper, ball hits the crossbar and settles. Ball trying to go to the side, moves his way down the field and collects the boost. Dapper with the clear, has a shot. Like, there's ways to still keep it interesting by accentuating your voice without being like, oh god, it's gonna happen, when you know it's not gonna happen. It's something we did. It's something I did during the grand finals way too much. Like, it's one of the things that we as casters do way too much because it's kind of what we've been trained to do. But I think the flow of it sounds better when we don't. So we'll work on it. It's something that we'll have to try out, Jupiter. It'll be interesting to see.
Time for it, but he is still struggling. His low boost is Dapper.
So Dapper had to go up and make that hit, because if he didn't, Lachinio was going to get it. That 50-50 boost deny in the back corner. Okay. Good patience on that. So, 50 seconds left. Dapper can control the pace of this. So, like, if Dapper really wants to, he could probably just hit this away from Lachinio and keep it going. But Lachinio likes to play fast, which is scary at the same... Oh, no. That's a goal. Good save. But notice what Lachinio did. So, first shot in. Watch Lachinio boost grab. So he grabs one. Okay, has full boost, takes a shot. That's one boost down. Dapper's corner boost is down now for 10 seconds. Right? Puts another shot in. Dapper still needs boost. Takes another shot. Immediately goes to the other boost. That back boost should probably be up now. So Dapper has two options. You can either get in Lachinio's face and cut him off and try to clear it with a 50-50, or you can go for boost and play defense. He plays offense. Better decision in my opinion. He controls the pace, that's what he needs to do. But now he needs boost. He got the side boost, he should be okay. Uh-oh. Here's a shot. That's not good. Some of it is kind of a natural experience at the LAN with all that excitement. I agree, Nerd Rage. Like the excitement that I had going during the finals is because my emotions were going fucking crazy. Like there's certain times like at LANs where you're hype all the time. Like it's super exciting. That's why the yelling stuff happens. It's not because we're trying to be fake, but it's because we're genuinely excited. It's insane. But yeah, it's something that we have to balance, you know. It's something to be self-aware of. It's one of those things to keep in your head. Okay. So where is Dapper? Dapper gets stuck on the wall. That blows, dude. You can hear him trying to get back. Like, that's kudos to Lachinio, because Lachinio here wins a 50-50 immediately. As soon as he like wins that 50-50, goes back up on the wall. So he goes, contest goes in his favor, goes back up on the wall, hits it back down again, lands back on the wall again, and then he goes for a shot. And he's patient enough on the shot to make sure that he doesn't come off the wall and shoot it. Like, he's aware of where his opponent is, like he knows what to do, like, and all those touches are precise. Like that's not easy. People don't realize like the amount of skill that goes into that. So like land back on the wall, settle, wait for the ball. Like, really well played by Lachinio. No way. Okay. Dapper defense. That's high risk reward by Lachinio. Look at this. So the reason why Lachinio is able to contest this 50-50 is because of the touch Dapper makes right here. Dapper could slow this down, but he doesn't. He forces it. Dapper, you could have slowed that down, man. I know it's on your side and it's scary as fuck, but you just got full boost. Takes a tap. Lachinio goes and gets boost. Smart doesn't aggress him, doesn't need to. Like, he gave you space here, and that's awareness. That's something that he probably didn't notice because he has ball cam on, I assume. But the reason why he doesn't know, like, he has space is because Lachinio backs off. He doesn't, like, he's got ball cam on. He's not focused on that area, right? So right here, Dapper has space, which is a big mistake by Lachinio, but Lachinio is able to recover because he has the boost. 15 seconds left. That's him maintaining that composure that we saw Pierre throw away in the first game. Right here. He can play this wall. He can play this to the right. He should have played this to the right. He should have went here and played it over here. Because Lachinio is aggressive as fuck. You can see with that boost. If he plays it over here, that's game. That's over. Plays it down wall. Lachinio gets the contest. Scores the open net. That sucks ass. Those hurt. Those are frustrating. Is it that? I want to see that touch again. That touch, that ball popped hard. He needs to go for a second touch immediately on that. He needs to play that high. Right there, take another touch, plays it over the top, game's over. I'm literally changing my IGN to Pierre. Do it. Also, Pierre, I'm super happy that you just said IGN. Nobody calls it in-game name, and I don't know why. I do. I've always called it IGN, and people don't know what that means for some reason. I appreciate it, Gnarly. Catch you later, bud.
4 goals in a row has completely shut this lead down, and the next goal will
makes for a really exciting game. 50-50, nice. Gets the boost. What's he gonna do?
He's got the boost. Lachinio doesn't give up the pressure though.
Smart choice by Lachinio, just like Johnny said. Doesn't give up pressure. Can't, otherwise he's gonna get punished because he doesn't have the boost. Uh-oh. How's he gonna play this? Get your corner boost. Oh, it was overtime. Never mind. Wasn't paying attention to time.
The winner of this will play Pronovi in the gatekeepers round, but first of all, you have to find that goal.
I wonder if he could have got that shot.
The winner of this will play Pronovi in the
50-50, turns it. He should have shot it. No. Lachinio would have made it back. You can hear him. He's boosting. If he takes a shot here, it's probably going to get to about here. So, like, based upon where the goal is, if, like, this is the goal line, figure about a little bit out. Probably, like, that far off the goal line. Lachinio would have made that. Lachinio was fucking flying, so good choice on keeping the possession.
Get that through. No, not enough boost on Dapper as Lachinio.
Waited to take the shot, which is probably better. He should have boost now. Yep, side boost. Oh no.
It's an absolute monster of a bounce though, going wild over the goal. Dapper is back inside this time.
Dapper has a win here.
These guys are trying
Take the bounce.
everything right now, but Dapper's on the ball. Misses the backflip. Lachinio
Oh,
somehow
no.
recovers for the save. That is not
Good half flip to recover.
expected, I guarantee you. Can Lachinio get this save? What a save! Lachinio
Dude,
is
you're
actually
making
running
Lachinio
Lawler
work
right
for
now.
this, man.
Oh, he's got so much boost that he gets himself over.
Oh, no way.
Can it
You're
drop?
kidding me.
It will drop, but not soon enough. And the bounce is going to come through.
Oh no, Dapper.
Get himself up. Lovely save from
Okay,
him.
god damn it, dude.
Lachinio with the boost steal. He's going to get that.
So, a lot of this is huge. Like, Lachinio played this super smart, okay?
Lachinio somehow recovers for this.
Oh my god, dude. So, Dapper slows it down. Again, going back to his roots. Super smart. I like it. I think of the website when I hear IGN. Yeah, it's because you're just dumb. No. In-game name, man. In-game name. When referring to, like, certain things. I've always thought IGN was in-game name. But people came from, like, console and stuff and think it differently. So, good play by Dapper. Slows it down, goes for a bounce. The issue is he plays it directly straight. He should have played it near post. With Lachinio already being there, it's better to play it right back at it. As soon as he starts to move inside, if he plays that across, Lachinio can't get up for that. It's tough. Because he's coming across. He has a better advantage saving it here than he does here. I think he's trying to play it over, though, and play it like here. Okay, so that backflip mistake happens. If he would have got it, it would have popped over slow. Lachinio would have been fucked. First shot, doesn't work.
Backflip Lachinio somehow recovers for the save.
Recovers, so he gets a touch to make it difficult for him to recover on. He doesn't have like a clear breakaway, and then he utilizes a half flip. For those that don't know what half flip is, jumping backwards, you cancel the animation so you don't flip all the way backwards. You just go like this, and then you rotate your card. So you go like this, sideways, moving straight forward. Not only does he do that, but he also gets a contest with it, so Lachinio can't run away.
That is not what either of these.
Lachinio was not ready for that. Manages to power slide, collect boost, and boost his fucking ass backwards, and makes another clutch save, plays it outside. Again, Dapper has time, and Lachinio, what does he do? He stops because he knows if he contests that, Dapper's going to play it right over his head and he's going to lose. So good play by both players. Takes a shot. Lachinio contests it as soon as he does it. Lachinio has to contest that because if he gives him that space, it's a goal, and Lachinio has to go for a predictive touch. Super risky, works out in his favor. Big clear.
Gets himself over.
No way.
Can it
You're
drop?
kidding me.
It will drop, but not soon
Crazy
enough.
series of events.
And the bounce is going to come through. Dapper needs to get himself up.
Dapper doesn't go for that touch. I'm curious on how much space he had
Ball is
after
going to stay
that.
in the air. Dapper lets it roll up the wall. Lachinio shadowing. Dapper tries to go around him. Lachinio says no. The ball's actually still in the air. Finally grinds itself. Overtime.
Wow, I moved so far ahead on that. My bad.
Boost on Dapper as the
I gotta make sure to use the arrows. Always bad things happen.
50-50. It's an absolute monster of a bounce though, going wild over the goal. Dapper is back inside this time. He gets
I want to see like how much space Dapper had on that.
Are trying everything right now, but Dapper's on the ball. Misses the backflip. Lachinio somehow recovers.
That little drop in the music,
That
too.
is not what either
Good
of these
ambience.
players would have expected, I guarantee you.
Makes it very immersive.
What a save.
Makes you feel the
Lachinio
play,
is
too.
Actually, Manuel Neuer right now.
Well, he's got so much
Those saves though are
Gets
clutch.
himself
How
over.
much
No way.
space?
Can it
You're
drop?
kidding me.
It will drop,
Oh.
but not soon.
Okay, so as a player, there's a couple things you can do, but it gives away the possession of Lachinio, which is scary, right? So if Dapper goes and hits this and plays it left or right, his best bet is right, but that's a weird angle because it's going to pop high probably to like come across and then play it sideways. If I was a player, and I don't know how well this would work, I would come after this when the ball bounces. I would jump and I would hit it this way, right? Because you're going to flip that way as well. So hopefully your momentum carries you, you land well, you get the boost, and then you can control all the way up. He doesn't. This is why Dapper's insane, and this is something I could never do because I would miss this save 9 out of 10 times, is he lets the ball go, which Lachinio doesn't fall for because he's got enough space on it. Lachinio takes a shot. Good shot, too. Good power on it. Could have placed it a little bit better. Probably should have placed it here, but that's like an angle over here. Probably would have been flying over here, most likely. But puts a shot on it. Dapper gets up, makes a save, plays it outside, and it hits the bounce. Like, he barely misses the crossbar, and it's enough to play that out. But he gets the boost steal. That's where Dapper's screwed. Dapper contests because he doesn't have boost. That's game. That's a good ending by Lachinio. Dapper's mistake here was the timing. Like, Like, Lachinio, this is more Lachinio's win than Dapper's loss. So Lachinio, as soon as he gets that touch, he knows that Dapper's in goal because he just went up in the air. Gets his boost. So boost and I coming in clutch. Immediately turns around, takes a shot. Beats Dapper out. And then a good save at the end. And that air roll. Good job. Johnny's doing a good job of